This is week 1 of 75 hard as a pregnant mom. I'm going to be measuring myself because I am delusional and will think nothing changed. 32 centimeters on my bicep, 102 centimeters, 86 centimeters, that is 109 centimeters, 115 centimeters. Interesting. So my bum is actually bigger than my belly. That's nice. 64 centimeters, 37 centimeters. This is my day 1 measurements of the 75 hard. 24 weeks. I actually already reached my goal of 10,000 steps today, and I haven't gone on a single walk. Guess it's just been very busy. Now I gotta do 45 minutes outside. I'm super tired. It's starting to get dark. While I'm walking, I try to focus on correct posture because as a pregnant person, you know, the balance and the center of gravity gets pulled off and it just messes with posture and causes a lot of back pain for myself. So if I take this time specifically dedicated to focusing on my posture, I feel like it helps. The worst part of this walk is all the bugs that keep landing on me. Done. Day 1 is complete. So the sun's not even up yet. It is 6 in the morning. I have a hoodie on and my weighted vest right here. Good morning, it's day 3. I did not sleep very good last night. Getting up, I was like, well, I can walk later. It's Saturday, so I have time throughout the day. But I know if I don't do it right now, things are gonna come up. Like I mentioned in my day 1 video, so in my first trimester, I was very careful. There were some days I was on bed rest, very stressed out. I had a big event coming up in my life. I might not finish this challenge. You know, I've failed this challenge before. I've done it before. I'm not gonna push myself too far because that's what I've messed up with in the past. Sweet potato chips and tuna dip is one of my favorite snacks because it's high protein. It's an entire can of tuna, and I love snacking on chips. Done with today's reading and just finished this. Day 4 of the 75 hard. I have decided to only weigh myself on Thursdays because I have a habit of weighing myself every single day, and if the number fluctuates, it either makes me really excited and really happy, or it makes me depressed. I'm also only going to be measuring myself day 1 and day 75. I'm so glad I did a practice or a warm-up month before starting 75 hard. I was able to watch my habits and see which ones helped me stay on track and helped me stay consistent, and which ones just really made it 10 times harder to get up and exercise. It is a double walk day. Yoga workout would have been just as easy, honestly, but I just don't feel like doing it. One of the upsides of doing 75 hard while pregnant is I know I won't have to deal with periods. I did it. I did it. I realized I still have more than half of this before I go to bed. Usually water is really easy for me to drink, so I'm gonna add some lemon to it to make it easier. Good morning. Today is day number 5 of 75 hard.
See you in the next workout.
I just completed my Grow with Gel walking workout, took a shower, and came back, and I'm starting to realize out of all of the 75 hard videos I've watched, none of them completed it while pregnant. Yes, there was a couple who posted like, I'm starting the 75 hard and I'm pregnant, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I searched their entire channel and I'm like, they have no other videos on it. They must have failed. So that doesn't give me any hope. I put half of the chips that I normally have back because I wanted to save some of the calories for dinner, which with this snack I hit my protein goal. So for dinner I am craving peanut butter. I'm so excited to have it. Good night.
Day 6.
Good morning. Today is day 6 of the 75 hard challenge while pregnant. I'm feeling really good about myself. The motivation is the fact that I've been doing it and the fact that I'm going to keep doing it. Today is going to be a warm day, even with it being so early in the morning. I'm pulling my hair up because it is so hot outside. Now I need to get my kids and myself ready for the day. So I am much hungrier for my morning snack than normal. I got my supplements, the proteins in the yogurt, and then some toast and egg whites. I also have some raspberry leaf tea. So in this pregnancy, I've had a hard time eating eggs, but I haven't had them in a while, and I need the protein and I need the energy, so hopefully it's gonna be fine. I have about 6 ounces of barbecue chicken and some watermelon peaches. I think counting lettuce is pointless, so I don't count that. I just barely filled up my 3rd one of these, which I only need 3.2 of these. So I just filled it up for the 4th time. I'm gonna put some hydration stuff in it, electrolyte powder. This has magnesium in it, so hopefully having it after dinner for the rest of the evening will help me sleep better. We'll see. I don't love the flavor of any electrolyte powder that I've ever bought. This is like the Ford kind that I've tried. It is my preferred one, but it makes it harder for me to drink water with this in because it makes it taste really gross.
Awareness to the space between your navel and the light in you. From my heart, Benji's heart, to yours. Namaste.
Just finished my workout and water. Today is day 7 of 75 hard. Last night I was like, oh, gotta go to bed so I can wake up early tomorrow. I saw someone posting about 75 hard saying, if you compromise, you will quit. And honestly, I'm pretty sure that's why I quit and failed the last couple times I tried. And we are almost done. Let's keep walking. Did it. Okay, we can go. So when I cut open the peach, then I can visibly see how big it actually is. This yogurt, I love the flavor and the texture of it. It doesn't have near as much protein. I think it only has 5 grams versus the other one. I just wanted it, so we're gonna make it work. I added this cheese to get a little bit more protein for this snack. I think this is also more calories, but I think we're gonna be okay. And then I'm gonna put some protein powder, collagen powder into the yogurt. Wow, I'm surprised at how full I feel after that peach and the yogurt. Mixing the protein powder in, I highly recommend mixing it with a fork, like 1 scoop at a time. Today I was a little bit lazy. I just did 3 tablespoons and then mixed all it together. It didn't mix as well as I normally like it to, but it was fine. It tasted really, really good in that yogurt. I'll probably have a later lunch since it's almost 11 and I'm really full now. Still trying to finish this, but we'll see.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to your 40-minute upper body power workout. Alternating with the lateral raises.
I just finished 45 minutes and a little bit of a cool down of Cindy Cummings videos. This is the first time I've done one of her YouTube videos. I saw her from someone else doing the 75-day hard challenge and I loved it. My arms are noodles. I'm struggling to hold up my camera. Whew, I need a shower. That was tough. So I made myself some rice and chicken fajita. I don't know if that's really what it's called, but I'm gonna try mixing in some pineapple. I saw that it tastes really good. I've never tried it before. Okay, I'm glad I did not mix the pineapple in because it went bad. Reading The Mountain Is You, I got bored of that comfort book. And just like that, week 1 is finished. This will be my 5th baby. I actually already filmed this video, which is super frustrating because the file corrupted and now I don't have it and I have to refilm it. However, we're gonna get this done while I'm making myself some lunch. Gonna have some chicken, salad, watermelon, yogurt. We're gonna be weighing everything out because my diet for the 75 hard is hit a protein goal of 120. And then making sure I'm eating enough calories for me and my baby. So I do track calories just to make sure I'm hitting that mark because protein can really fill you up, and being pregnant, your stomach has way less space than it normally does. I'm just gonna weigh the chicken right into the pan. Yeah, that should do. I am taking pictures later today, so I will not. Gross. I'm gonna be taking pictures later today, so I don't know what my dinner looks like. I don't know if I'll even have a snack. I probably will pack myself a snack so I don't get super hungry, and to make sure I have protein. However, I don't have protein snacks right now. I ran out, so I'm gonna need to get some more of that. Oh no. Come on. There we go. 0. Let's bring this over. I need to get 4 ounces of chicken breast. Just gonna splash. Oops, I'm scary. Almost. That's 3.8. 4. Nope, 3.9. Gotta do a tiny bit more. I am very strict on this because if I'm not, then what's the whole point, you know? Where is this small piece? I have to wash my hand. There we go, 4 ounces of chicken. I also like to pour some of the water that I originally cooked it in just to heat it up and so it doesn't dry out while it's getting heated up. Well, my hands are gross. Let me do this. Okay, the question is, why am I doing 75 hard as a pregnant person? First off, I've struggled with weight and gaining too much weight in pregnancy with all of my babies. And this time, I'm not letting that happen. My first pregnancy, I gained 90 pounds, which, that is scary to think about. It was super uncomfortable. There was points of the pregnancy I couldn't walk because I was so heavy. And yeah, not fun. This is my hand towel, or else I get bloody knuckles from eczema, so that's fun. Okay, next I need to warm this up, make sure nothing's going to burn. There are so many different fitness challenges or pregnancy workouts or other stuff that's really marketed online. Why would I choose a 75 hard? Honestly, I feel like I've tried everything that's been marketed online except extreme dieting, because those, I've tried them and they only last like 2 days. So I've decided to heal my relationship with food, and I'm no longer going to restrict myself. However, I am going to prioritize healthy, natural foods. My own diet restriction aside from the 75 hard is I'm currently off gluten because I've been trying some different stuff with my health to make sure I feel my best, and I just noticed gluten is not that for me right now. Maybe in the future I'll be able to enjoy some yummy toast. As right now, then I get sourdough for my friend, and it tastes amazing. I love it, and I actually need to get some more because I'm running out. If you watch my YouTube shorts, you'll see I have watermelon pretty much every day. So good. I like to cut off the rind because I'm gonna eat as much as I can. Okay, perfect. 2 cups. So I realized I didn't actually say why I chose 75 hard over all the other challenges out there. First, like I said, diets, not for me. Second, I feel like it does a really good job at encompassing physical health and mental health. So you got that book, you have discipline, or you have the pages you need to read, you have discipline, and then the 2 workouts is really just a commitment to yourself that you're going to do it. And that's really been improving my self-value and the way I look at myself. I'm like, I did that. I'm doing amazing. After 1 week, I felt more confident. Like, that's crazy. What 1 week of this challenge can change that much. I'm filming this challenge as a self-accountability and another form of self-growth. This interaction with the camera is really motivating to me to stay accountable and stay focused on my goals. I also want to let pregnant moms know it's okay to take care of yourself. You know, sometimes people tell us you're eating for 2 or rest. When the baby comes, you can worry about all that weight. Are you serious? Stop letting moms gain too much weight when they don't want to. There are so many moms out there, me included, who have been comforted and loved on and said, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Do you know how hard it is to lose this weight? Do you know how hard it is to take care of a new baby when you're in an uncomfortable, unfamiliar body? No, we are not doing that this time. I understand there are some medical conditions and some health situations where this is not available or achievable for everyone. However, if you have the opportunity to take care of your health during pregnancy, it's going to be a healthier postpartum for you and baby. Did you know there is scientific research showing pregnant moms' exercise can affect the muscle growth of the baby in utero? It can enhance and improve the muscle mass on their body. Like, isn't that amazing how much we can affect our baby? Not really feeling in the mood for salad dressing, but I am in the mood for barbecue chicken. I love this sauce. It's super low calories, super low amount of ingredients. Like, it's pretty much all natural. So I'm gonna have some string cheese because I need more protein. Have some yogurt. This doesn't have a whole lot of protein in it, but because I don't know when I'm gonna be eating next, I wanna make sure I really get a balanced and full meal. My personal goals for week 1 is to potty train my toddler, which, insane, I know, trying to do the 75 hard and potty training at the same time. I'm crazy. There was one of the times when I was working out, I did have to stop, bring her to the bathroom, and then restart the whole workout because you're not allowed to basically take a break, not a break, but you're not allowed to split up the times of your workout. That one ended up taking longer than I had hoped, so I decided to just restart it and do the full workout like I had planned. I really like this seasoning. I think it tastes amazing. Yeah, that's good. Another thing with my diet is I am limiting processed sugars. I do have some chocolate chips that I'll have in my treat cupboard. My kids can earn some treats and stuff. It's fun for everyone for like chores and whatnot, or even just like a fun family night. We'll pull out a treat. Anyways, I have this chocolate chips that I'll occasionally sprinkle into like a peanut butter granola. I love it. It's a more natural and minimum ingredient thing. So I am eating clean and limiting processed sugars as much as I possibly can. However, some exceptions are mayonnaise. Like, I have not found a tasty, good mayonnaise without sugar in, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. You know, I'm not gonna I don't have a lot of time to make my own condiments. Maybe in this challenge I'll be convinced and try it, but I doubt it. Some challenges I face during the 75 hard is I don't have a gym membership. I don't have the time to leave my kids, go somewhere else to work out. The most time I have is like going on a walk outside, which I love, and I do that before they wake up and the husband's home with the kids. But I also don't have a treadmill. So if I'm walking, it's going to be outside because I will get distracted walking in the house, and I don't think that counts as a workout, personally. I do love Grow with Joe, Yoga with Adrian, and Sydney Cummings. Those are the 3 that I tried this week, and I love them so much. I've been doing Yoga with Adrian for like 7, 8, 9 years, a long time, and I still love her videos. And then I'm gonna add my sauce in, which I want to measure this sauce because I don't want to use a teaspoon and not get all the flavor I want. Oh, there's still some water here. 34. And I just like to mix it in with the pan because then it's way better. 36 grams, so that's close enough. That counts. One thing that I think is going to be the easiest for me is I think drinking water is already super easy for me. I already drink a ton of water. I'm always thirsty anyway. The way I am tracking my water, I have this water bottle, and I saw on another YouTuber doing 75 hard that they write like on a sticky note on the top how many times they filled it up. And once they're done with that amount they need, then they just pull it off and they're done for the day. This is 40 ounces, so I only need 3 of these plus 8 ounces. I don't want to dehydrate my body with too much water. That's the thing, look it up. It's nice to have dinner provided, but it's also a little bit hard not knowing or being able to plan for it on this challenge. The apps I use to track the 75 hard is one app. I use the app that my scale came with. It has a feature to track your BMI, your body fat, your weight, and then it also has another feature to track your meal plan and your exercise. I don't track my exercise on there. I just use my watch, which is super easy. Just turn it on and I go. But for the meal plan, it tracks your calories, your macros, and I feel like it works better than the free version of MyFitnessPal. So that's what I've chosen to do. Let's eat. And finally, what are some tips I recommend to other moms or women trying to do the 75 hard? First idea is be delusional, you know? Let yourself think, I'm only gonna worry about today. I don't have to worry about those other 75 days. I'm just doing the challenge right now, and that's all I have to focus on. Because in reality, that's really all you have to do, is just do it right now, and the rest will follow. Another thing is I put a wallpaper on my phone background. That's the 75-day tracker I personally made because I'm not using the 75-day app, that I just get to scribble off every single day, and it's a reminder when I open my phone that I'm doing this. This is my priority right now for my health. And then it's like a reward to be able to scribble it off and upload a new wallpaper. I made it very aesthetic because if I'm going to be looking at it every single day, I don't want it to be ugly. Lastly, if you have any tips for the 75 hard or just mom life in general, let me know. This isn't going to be my only content on my channel. I'm also going to be sharing other Christian mom advice, other just tips and womanhood stuff. So if you're interested in that, give me a follow. Thanks for watching.